Oh yeah, I know you just saw that. That is the sweet new pop-up winch design that we just came out with not too long ago. We are on an HDT, or hydraulic dampened tilt trailer. The pop-up winch, we put out a couple of videos. Tools in Action put one out showing him loading a Jeep. Then we put one out loading a tractor, showing you how it works, but not really speaking to it. So today's video, we wanted to showcase the pop-up winch, tell you about it, answer some of the questions that we've seen in your comments and your messages on those couple other videos. So just like you saw, it is down. And the reason why we developed it is because on these flatbed trailers, forever, winches have been a nuisance, right? If you have them mounted on the bed, even if and you want them in a box out of the way, it makes it even worse. But they're mounted on the bed, they're sticking up, they're in the way. So the idea is, obviously, with this box, when it's shut, it's deck space. You can see it's pretty dang flush. You can use this space as normal, driving up a piece of equipment or needing to set a pallet. You can set it on that lid and it's not gonna hurt a thing. But say the time comes, you've got a vehicle or a piece of equipment that is down, and whether it's a HDT, an LPX with ramps, a DEC, any of these models have this available in the bumper pull configuration. And again, when you have that down piece of equipment, you can pop the winch up and save the day. Save the day by being able to winch that equipment up on the bed of the trailer or the vehicle. So we're gonna pop it back open. Let's see here. Yeah, we're still showing it. So once you open it, you simply slide the two pins in place, and now we're locked out. We have a lot of questions that have been asked around the strength of the assembly. We have designed this box, tested it, brutally tested this winch assembly beyond the capability of this 12K winch to comfortably, I'll say it again, to comfortably rate it at the 12,000 pound winch. So now I'm not saying buy this and go put a 17.5 winch in it and you're not gonna be able to break it. But if you put a 12K winch, or it comes with the 12K Samurai winch, it's gonna do everything that you should be able to do with a 12K winch. It's got the 1-inch pins in the back that it's pulling against, as well as the 1-inch pins in the front. It's not going anywhere. We've tested it. We're not gonna just put it out on the market and not test it, obviously. So the next question that we get is, you can see down in there that this is encased. Well, let me jump off the trailer. It is boxed. Can you see that? There is, yeah, there's the box. Now there are some relief holes to be able to let water and things out, but for the most part, under the bottom, it's encased. It's in a box so that up in the north, in the salt and snow conditions, it's not, you know, your winch is not in direct path for salt, snow, rocks, all that kind of stuff to just pelt it and become rusted out, right? So you can wash it out if things get inside there. There's relief under there, but it is protected, very well protected. The cool thing about this winch kit on the HDT is it does come with the roller, so that whenever the bed is tilted, and we can show you that in a minute, whenever the bed is tilted, that cable comes right over the roller, you have the bed locked out, comes down the bed, pulls up your equipment, and it's not rubbing just across the front of the bed there. The battery for the winch is mounted in the HD lid. You got a 27 series battery mounted in here, so you do have direct feed. You got a 5-amp plug-in charger so that you can plug the battery in whenever it's sitting to keep your battery hot, so when you're ready to go, you're ready to go. It's just as simple as turning on the switch, and then there's a quarter rump, but there's also a wireless control as well. I gotta turn this thing on. There it goes. Gotta push the right button. But, so you can see there's the wireless control so that you can be able to sit on your equipment, whatever it is, while you're running it. Let's run it out a little bit. I got the nifty little hook here. And so you got fair lead there to keep your cable from rubbing across the face of the winch itself. You got a nice fair lead that comes with the winch from Warrior. So you would freewheel it, put the clutch in neutral, pull your line out, and be able to winch it up. Then whenever you pull it back in, you turn around, whoops, hook it back to itself, and you're ready to go. Pull your pins in, and we're ready to get back to using it as a normal trailer. Perfect. All right, so while we got you here, we've talked about the pop-up winch, all the major coolness about it, but on this HDT, we wanted to run through a few more of the features and options that this HDT has. You can see right off the bat, it is a beautiful construction orange, very loud color. It's what I call is cheap insurance. When you get a color like this, it is a theft deterrent. Not nearly as easy for somebody to steal a trailer like this and hide it, because you know it's a kind of a little known fact that trailers are one of the biggest stolen items. Like, we get calls all the time, and so one that either from an insurance company, an individual, or a cop trying to verify trailers because they've been stolen. So number one, make sure to lock your stuff up. Number two, get an orange or a bright yellow or a red, and it's a whole lot harder for somebody to hide that thing. So construction orange, this one is a 24 foot, so it's going to be 16 foot of tilt, 8 foot stationary. Sorry, my math, I'm from Texas, my math is off. So 8 foot stationary, 16 foot tilt. This is a 210 package, two 10K Lippert axles. They are oil bath, 215/17 wheels and tires. It's a 16 ply tire, super heavy duty. It's got the 3/16 super heavy duty fenders on it. This one they elected for the full length rubber rail and stake pockets, which it comes with 6 of these 5/8 D rings on it for chaining down, tying down. But when you get that rubber rail and stake pockets, man, it really gives you tie down capability all the way up and down the side. And it looks like whoever ordered this one ordered 4 extra of the D rings, because it comes with 4 and this one's got a total of 8, so it looks like they ordered 4 extra. So with that 210 package is a 20,000 GVWR. When you pick that, anything over 14,000 GVWR gives you this engineered beam, and you can see like the contour of the frame, how it kind of swoops down. That's because it shares the engineered beam technology, just like the big F-Maxes, where we control the height of the beam, the thickness of the material. We control everything about that beam to optimize it and make it as light and strong as it can possibly be, rather than going just like the rest of the industry has for 40, 50, 60 years, buy a regular old piece of I-beam or channel and hack it up to make it work into a trailer. We design it from scratch, from the ground up, to put the metal where it counts the most, to keep the weight down, the payload up, to give you the most value that you can possibly get out of a trailer. That's what engineered beam technology does for you. And it is included in this 210 package. It's on a 208, which is 2 8K axles. It's also on a 307, which is 3 7K axles. This trailer weighs 5,080 pounds. So you got a 20,000 GVWR. It's giving you right at 15,000 pounds per the sticker, 15,000 pounds of capacity that you can put on this trailer. Diamond C's one of the only ones, I'm not sure that I know of anybody else, any other manufacturers that are weighing every trailer as they leave the door. Like they leave, they'll go through their final quality inspection. Then when they leave there, they roll across a scale, they weigh the trailer as it is with all options, print the sticker and put it on the trailer. So when you order one and it comes in and you look at the weight on the sticker, it's exactly what the trailer weighs. It's not, oh, it's the base weight and you got to add options and it's this big unclear story. What the weight on the trailer, the weight on the sticker is what your trailer weighs. So, all right, lastly, oh, one more thing. HDT standard with the HD V-tongue lid. Look at all that storage. It's got a battery in here. All that storage, you can fit a spare in there. You can fit all kinds of stuff. We've had people even get in these to show you how much space there is in there. But chains, blocks of wood, you know, all kinds of stuff, extra batteries, tools, you name it, you can put in there. But it also locks out of the way where you can use it as extended deck space. Say you got the winch folded down here, you can actually use this as extended deck space. This is 3/16 diamond plate, not light duty. So you can use this, say you've got a 26-foot piece of lumber that you need to put on here, a piece of steel, winch is down, 24 foot of bed is to here, you can cheat it up on the tongue and be able to use it as extended deck space. Super sweet design. Lastly, we will talk about the tilt function. Like I mentioned, HDT, hydraulic dampened tilt. That means this part right here tilts with no battery. There's no power to this. It's just gravity fed cushion tilt. So super easy to operate. One man can operate it. You have the latch right here. Bed is unlocked. Let's see, it's hydraulically locked. So show you, we've got a hydraulic valve right here so that you can close the system and the bed doesn't come up on you. Once I unlock it hydraulically, let's see, right there, I'll walk back here to the back, and boom, it's slowly gonna come down with just the weight of me. Obviously, if I was on a machine and I backed up, we'd be going down quite a bit faster, but still it's gonna be a cushion effect. And then the same thing when I come back up to the front in a piece of machinery, it is going to come down nice and easy. Of course, you just come right past the tilt point. That's all you got to do is get right past the tilt point, and we are back to locked out. The other purpose for this valve, this hydraulic valve that I showed you, when you lock it out, you can tilt the bed with it locked out and be able to get a longer wheelbase vehicle up on the trailer, and then come up here, unlock it, and it'll tilt down. That way, if you need to move a truck or something, you know, that's longer wheelbase, it doesn't try and tilt on you before you get the truck all the way on. Let's see, did we miss anything? Oh, we did almost miss one option on this one. On this side, you can see these two rectangle holes. Those are fork holders. Cool thing is, say you got a little skid steer that has a set of forks on it, small forklift you're moving that has detachable forks, you run them right in those two holes, detach, and you've got a tie down here and a tie down that side. You just detach in there, put a little bungee or a strap around your mast there to those eye holes, and you've got fork holders. That way, if you need to transport something else like a bucket on the deck, or you're getting to a job site and you need all your tools, all your accessories, attachments, you can put your forks there. They're stowed out of the way on the side, and you can still get the rest of your stuff to the site. So jump on diamondsea.com, HDT. There are tons of other options available. If you're a gooseneck guy, you can build the same trailer in a gooseneck configuration, winch up in the neck. You can get it up to 28 feet, down to 16 feet. There's all kinds of different GBWR options there. Depending on the job you need to do, the HDT can handle you. Construction, landscape, on the farm, you name it, the HDT has got it when it comes to moving, mainly moving a smaller, compact, dense piece of equipment, mini X's, skid steers, scissor lifts, things like that. HDT's got you covered. We'll see you on the road.